Everything in my heart, just where we are, is enough for me. Take my hand, run away with me. You and I, we were meant to be. Through your heart, that is the path I'll take to understand just who I am, my love. Oh, 'cause I understand just who I am with you, my love. In your eyes, I see 1,000 dreams coming to life, fire and light, enchanting me.
From the way you smile to the way you look, you capture me unlike no other. From the first hello, yeah, that's all it took. And suddenly we had each other, and I won't leave you. Always be true. 1 + 1, 2 for life, over and over again. So don't ever think I need more. I've got the one to live for. No one else will do. And I'm telling you, just put your heart in my hands. I promise it won't get broken. We'll never forget this moment. Yeah, we'll stay brand new, 'cause I'll love you over and over again. Over and over again.
From the heat of night to the break of day, I keep you safe and hold you forever. And the sparks will fly, they won't ever fade. And every day gets better and better. And I won't leave you, always be true. 1 + 1, 2 for life, over and over again.
So don't ever think I need more. I've got the one to live for. No one else will do. Yeah, I'm telling you, over and over again. Over and over again.
And who gives this woman's hand in marriage?
I do.
And who gives this woman's hand in marriage?
I do.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Do you want to hand over your bouquet, sir? Right. Dev, do you want to hand over your bouquet here? Right. The two of you just want to come close. Now, Sophie and Carly are here to make a lifelong commitment to each other. And by your presence, you're expressing your support for them. So it's at this stage I must ask that if anyone has any legal objection towards the marriage, it should be declared now. Do you want to wait any longer?
No, you're right.
Okay, good. Now, before you join in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. Okay. Now can I ask the two just to take a step to the side for a moment? Right.
I feel very privileged and honoured to have the chance to say my bespoke poem to you both on this your wedding day. So, on this your special wedding day, with all your friends and family too, this poem is to commemorate the day you said I do. You changed the date from last year and made us wait for this. But the reason was our Ralphie, and the outcome, see, just bliss. So, how did you two lovebirds meet? Maybe Lacey played a part in guiding you two in unison, so we all thank you from our heart. 'Twas meant to be the two of you, as eventually we all find the one that makes us happiest in body, soul and mind. Mr. H. Right, that's enough of soppiness. Let's get down to nitty gritty. What do we have on these two, just study it oh so pretty? I've known Carly for so long now, and well before the day that she finally realised who she was, which turned out to be no, a real friend. Poems don't have to rhyme all the time, you know. And we all have to encounter frogs and toads before the perfect person's met. As I'm sure Carls and Sophie will agree, Lacey, forever in your debt. A racy rendezvous was set, instant sparks you could not douse. 4 months later, Carl is living with Soph. 2 years later, their own house. Where does it go? The time does fly. It's supposed to be slow in Devon. Hope your life's a magical mystery ride and a marriage made in heaven. And finally, good luck, congrats, best wishes, cheers. We wish you all the love and laughter. That's from each and every one of us for your happy ever after.
Is your name Sophie Lee Cousins?
It is.
And is your name Carly Jane Toms?
It is.
And do you, Sophie, freely take Carly here present to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Carly, freely take Sophie here present to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
So Sophie, repeat after me, okay? I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Sophie Lee Cousins,
why I, Sophie Lee Cousins,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Carly Jane Toms.
to Carly Jane Tombs.
Toms.
It's okay.
And just repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Carly Jane Tombs,
why I, Carly Jane Tombs,
may not be joined in matrimony.
why I may
No.
not be joined in matrimony.
Right, may not. Yeah. To Sophie Lee Cousins.
To Sophie Lee Cousins.
Okay. Right. Sorry. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car, over a meal, or during long walks, all those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. And all those promises that were unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all and every word. So turn and face each other, hold each other's hands. Right? And Sophie, just repeat after me, okay? I call upon
I call upon
these persons here present
these persons here present
to witness that I, Sophie Lee Cousins,
to witness that I, Sophie Lee Cousins,
do take thee, Carly Jane Toombs,
do take thee, Carly Jane Toombs,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to share my love with you,
to share my love with you,
to cherish and respect you,
to cherish and respect you,
to be honest and faithful to you always,
to be honest and faithful to you always,
for the rest of our lives together.
for the rest of our lives together.
Carly. I call upon
I call upon
these persons here present
these persons here present
to witness that I, Carly Jane Toombs,
to witness that I, Carly Jane Toombs,
do take thee, Sophie Lee Cousins,
do take thee, Sophie Lee Cousins,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to share my love with you,
to share my love with you,
to cherish and respect you,
to cherish and respect you,
to be honest and faithful to you
to
always,
be honest and faithful with you always,
for the rest of our lives together.
for the rest of our lives together.
Stay sure. Now, the giving and receiving of a ring as part of the wedding ceremony signifies a shared belief that these are the qualities and promises made in a marriage. Who's got the rings?
Ralph? Ralph, give Mummy the rings. Give it to Mummy. Yay!
Hey, thank you. All right.
Bye, baby.
Sophie, if you take Carly's ring and just put it halfway on the third finger of her left hand and hold her hand and just repeat after me. Okay? I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage.
This ring is a sign
This ring is a sign
of all that I am
of all that I am
and all that I have.
and all that I have.
Receive and treasure it
Receive and treasure it
as a token pledge
as a token pledge
of the love that I have for you.
of the love that I have for you.
Well done with the ring on. And if you do. Okay, and again, just halfway. And repeat after me, okay? I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage.
This ring is a sign
This ring is a sign.
of all that I am
It's a sign of all that I am
and all that I have.
and all that I have.
Receive and treasure it
Receive and treasure it
as a token pledge
as a token pledge
of the love that I have for you.
of the love that I have for you.
Well done, put the ring on. Turn and face me, hold your hands. Well, by the giving and receiving of rings, and having made these declarations of marriage and a solemn and binding contract with each other in my presence and in the presence of your family and friends who are gathered here today as your witnesses, I'm very pleased to announce you're now joined together as wife and wife. You make this. Congratulations, well done, well done, well done, well done, lovely. All right, no problem. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Now there's going to be a few moments delay while the register is being signed, so we ask there's no photographs taken at this stage.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. written softly in slow motion, but I think the time is near. But I think the time is near to wait in the water. If we fade, why even bother? The worst case, we will sink to the bottom. Take our place with the loves we have long forgotten. Moving quickly towards you, wondering what you're.
Ladies and gentlemen, please can you be upstanding? You're a very happy couple. This is Carly and Later.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for coming today to celebrate the marriage of my beautiful daughter Sophie to another beautiful bride, Carly. It has taken me 63 years to get here today. Even after I've had a bit of a scare myself the last few weeks, but I made it, still made it here. But I wouldn't have missed it for the world. It made me feel very humble and honoured to give Sophie away today. But I didn't actually lose a daughter. I gained a lovely daughter-in-law and a lovely little handsome grandson, Ralphie. I cannot remember the last time I've seen a couple so in love, so alive together, having so much fun, living life to the full. It makes me truly happy to see Sophie and Carly happy, as I'm sure it does you too. And with that, I would like you to ask you to join me and be upstanding for a toast to the two beautiful brides, Sophie and Carly.
Sophie and Carly.
Sophie and Carly.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You do too.
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah.
No pressure. Ladies, gentlemen, friends and family, I welcome you all here today on this wonderful occasion to witness the marriage of our Carly and Sophie. This is a lovely setting. It's been beautiful. Have everybody had a good day? Yeah. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Gareth and I am Sophie, not Sophie. Carly's dad. I have had a few drinks, I do apologise. Along with Steve, Sophie's dad, we have the dubious pleasure of giving the first speeches before the specials. But basically we're just the warm-up acts, really. I have to apologise that I lack any experience in giving speeches, living in a house for 25 years with the wife and 3 daughters. I've had really occasional to speak. When I asked a friend how I should give my speech and how to portray it, he said, you've got to imagine you're on a theatre giving a Shakespeare speech. I said, why? He said, because we are at a thespian wedding. A wedding is time for joy and fun with friends and family, but also a time to reflect our thoughts to those people who can't be here with us today, who meant so much to our families. To my dad, Terry, Carly's granddad, and Frank, Sophie's granddad. I'm sure who are here today, probably over in the bar having a drink quietly. And I'd like to raise a glass to Terry and Frank. Now, can anybody remember what they were doing 13,649 days ago? No? Okay. Well, I can. I was working away in a town called Haverhill in Sussex. Debs had gone into hospital on the Sunday after getting splashed by the waves on Torbay Hospital.
Babe, can we take him? Bring him over.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. I tried. You good job.
As I was saying, Debs got splashed by the waves on Torbay Sands, Torbay, obviously the beach, which took her into contractions. There I was, 268 miles away, on a Monday morning on a payphone, pushing in the 20p's. You youngsters, Google payphone. Asking how Debs was doing. The nurse, she said to me, she's just gone into the delivery room. Done 5 minutes, pushing in the 20p's. So when she returned, she replied, "Congratulations, Debbie has given birth to a beautiful baby girl, 7 pounds, 7 ounces in weight." Would you believe it? Mother and baby doing fine. From an early age, Carly loved kicking the ball, playing football. She's a keen football fan, which is a contradiction because she supports Man United. Big, beautiful blue eyes, blonde hair, which always had to be tied into a single ponytail in the back. Yeah, which Mum used to take ages to do before you went to school. A tomboy from the start. Jeans, t-shirts, no dolls, just bikes and swords. She used to love watching.
What is it? He-Man. On the
TV, yeah. And on occasion, she went to karate lessons, and occasionally she used to sing into a makeshift microphone, which used to be part of a plant pot.
Yeah. You go, Karen.
Yeah. Which I believe she still does today.
Brittany bitch.
Yeah. 5 years later, after the birth of Jade and our youngest, Lacey, which is another story, our family was complete. From an early age, when Carly was growing up, playing with Jade and Lacey, she always used to take the role of mother hen. When they were in the house, down the lane, or in Cockington playing, she'd always be looking after them. I'll say that loosely. Generally, you were bossing them around. Yeah, okay. Making sure they were safe and not getting into mischief. But there was one occasion that I know of when that wasn't the case. One day, while they were in the bedroom playing, from the top bunk, Carly said to Jade, Stick your finger into into the light socket pendant. There was no bulb in it, by the way, at the time. Debs and I were sat downstairs watching TV. Then suddenly the lights flickered. There was an almighty bang. Jade had been thrown across the room from the shock. Need to say, lots of tears later. She loved being at school, enjoyed studying, but there was one occasion when she was out with her friends from school on a Friday night when a bush was set alight by her friends. By the boys.
I did not do that.
Carly refused to run away when the police were called, as she hid in another bush. As she said, it was nothing to do with her.
It was nothing to do with me.
Debs wasn't too pleased when there was a knock on the door. And when she opened it, there was Carly and two policemen. And a big black Mariah van outside. You can imagine the old neighbours.
I did nothing. I didn't realise I was marrying a criminal.
Yeah. You can imagine Debs' face, can't you?
Yes. Mrs. Bouquet.
Carly has always been caring and thoughtful to others, showing her motherly instincts from an early age. Tough exterior, but with a soft, loving interior, always putting others first. Seeing her grow into a wonderful, beautiful daughter, woman, mother to our beautiful grandson, Ralph. Carly has the unique distinction of being present at both mine and Deb's two weddings. The first in 1981 when she was 6 months old, and the second 25 years later when I organised to renew our vows without Debbie's knowledge and without her help in organising the time, it wouldn't have been a surprise to Debs. Carly, Mum and I could not have asked for a more wonderful daughter. You have boundless qualities.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, by the way?
Which makes me very proud standing here today on your marriage to Sophie. Carly, you have always been and always will be our beautiful daughter. So I'm so proud that you have achieved what you have done with your life so far. Sophie, both Debs and myself are delighted that you are joining our family. For me, I now have 4 beautiful daughters. And hopefully 5 in the near future with Amber. Sophie? Sophie, seeing how happy you make Carly, after you and Carly first, oh sorry, I've lost myself here, and the love shown between you both, and Ralph, our beautiful grandson, fills us with joy. As my dad said to me one day, not long after you and Carly were dating,
Sorry. Take it.
Carly has pulled a cracker. And I have to agree with him.
Do you want to take him downstairs? Do you want me
Words cannot express how much I love you. I would like everyone to raise their glasses to wish Carly and Sophie the happiness of the future, and hopefully pitter-patter of tiny feet to come. Carly and Sophie.
Okay, Daisy, can you hear me at the back? Yeah. Right, let's get this party started, people. Come on, right. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lacey. I'm Carly and Sophie's joint maid of honour. Thank you very much. If I cry during the ceremony, I have a thing about crying at weddings, as Candice and Lee know, so I'm just going to try and go through it and bear with me. So, I would like to start by thanking those people who have come far and wide to be with us today. To Sophie's family, who've come down from Bedfordshire to be with us. Yeah. For my lot, for coming down from Manchester, so thank you very much. Jamie, for coming from Australia, thank you. Shadi and Shabnam, for coming from Iran, thank you very much. And finally, to all my gays, for coming out of the closet, thank you very much. I know my dad has already mentioned two very important people who can't be with us here today. But Soph, your granddad would be very proud of everything you've accomplished in your life. Yeah. Yeah. And Carly, I'm sure Gramps would be looking down right now, judging how much Sophie's eaten today. And for heckling me to shut up and get the hell on with it. So, can you just raise your glasses to my Gramps and Frank? Gramps and Frank! Thank you very much. To be fair, I never thought I would see this day, Carly getting married. It was only 7 years ago she was hiding her ex-girlfriend in the attic. So, yeah, that's true, that is true. Thank God for Uncle Eddie for finding her, or the poor cow would still be up there now. So, thanks, Uncle Ed. Sophie, I don't know why you're laughing, I've seen the rotters you've been with. So, to be fair, it's nice to know that you have found each other. So, well done. When Carly and Sophie asked me to be their maid of honour, I knew that their expectations were going to be very, very high. I knew they were expecting all sorts, naked midgets, fireworks, musicals. It was only on Thursday when my cousin Taylor, when I picked her up from the airport, also assumed I'd be putting on some over-the-top elaborate rap. Well, Taylor, that's exactly what you're going to get. Super, drop the beat! Are we ready, people? Sophie and Carly's wedding party. Let's kick it! Carly and Sophie. Carly and Sophie. Carly and Sophie. All right, stop. Grab your bebs and listen. Auntie Lacey is here with a mission. Nightingale at a Halloween party. Sophie dressed up and is looking unsightly. Should I carry on? Yo, I think so. Take another sip and I'll flow. Sophie was the one. Carly finally came out. Yo, mum, if you didn't know, Carly is a lesbo. Boom! Next thing I know, I'm getting kicked out of my bedroom. Nightingale, Sally goes on the market. No last party and I quickly departed. Packed it and moved it. She went to Maiden Way. And waiting there was Vinny, who she tried to chase away. Sophie thought finally, yes, she was winning. Till Vinny went upstairs and pissed on the linen. Come on, everyone, come on. I've got this. Now that the wedding is jumping, with Lauren over there and she's probably still munching. Quick, to the point, no faking. Mexico they go on their first vacation. Canadians, get them so down wasted. They're in bushes and sick, they're tasting on a flight home. Both looking like munters. They walk in and Vinny's at a hunter's. Moving on to the next part, yo, and if you think you know Sophie, well, here we go. The girl loved to get high, thinking she could once fly. Did she stop? No, she just waved by. Sorry, Debs, but I gotta tell the truth. She climbed up a house once and fell off the roof. It's okay, though. Sophie acting all dumb. Time to change, and she's under Carly's thumb. Anyway, getting back to my story, I can't wait around. Carly's getting on 40. Moving, and they're off once again to Cockington Lane down in Old Preston. Next thing, all the gays get a text to stop what they were doing and go home with all the mess. Finally, with the house all planned, we put down the tools and went and got a chicken land. Vegas, Here we go again. Started off with 6 and we ended up with 10. Mother and Nosey, they turned up for a sesh. It doesn't take long to Nosey's in a drunken mess. Then Jade's on the scene, you know what I mean. She turned up at the hotel and clearly wasn't keen. Sophie had to get her tickets thinking she was great. We walked into the nightclub and found out they were fake. Come on, everyone. Let's go! It's the start of the finale. I better hurry up. Do you need the toilet, Carly? Hen do's. We learned Sophie loves a side screw. Rocking baggy jeans with the B-ham crew. Chappers on the cider all night. Shabs, shall we say 11 times? Carly and Sophie, what a hell of a send-off. We had a blast. And the planning all paid off. Last person to include, can I get a shout out to my little dude, Ralphie, who's probably over there, smashing all his food, not giving a care. Carly and Sophie, thanks for everything you do. Everyone is here to love and celebrate you. Thank you all for coming. Hope I haven't been a bore. Now pick up your drinks and I'll see you on the dance floor. Sophie. Carly and Sophie. Do you know what? I'm done.
We just wanted to say, we're not going to keep you for long, we'll get you back to the bar as soon as possible. But we just had a few thank yous throughout our special day. And again, for everyone that's travelled far and wide, for our Bedfordshire family at the back, for our Manchester family over here, for the London guys, come on, and for Jamie from coming all the way from Australia. Love you, mate. Okay, so shut up. So firstly, we just wanted to say a huge thank you to our mums. Mine for accompanying me to the 7 dress fittings. Yes, 7. Where's Brandon? Hold on. Okay, sorry.
2 seconds.
Nothing changes there. And secondly, Debs. For everything she does for us, guys. Running about, the bits and bobs, a huge thank you very much. Everything. I love you. Secondly, a huge shout out to all of our bridesmaids today for being at our beck and call and just jumping at our every whim. Thank you very much. And a special mention to our maid of honour. Now for the rap as well. Got to add the rap in there. That was mental. For not only the dress fittings ×2, the hen parties ×2. If you're on Facebook, the blow up doll thing. And wait there, where is he? Here. Where is he? For making Carly carry this around.
Damn you, Vincent, damn you.
Lace, we've just got you a little extra just to help you calm down after all the festivities. But thank you very much to all of our bridal parties.
I just wanted to say a couple of other things. We just wanted to make an extra special to our nans who, I'm going to cry because I always do. It's just right, to our nans who've always been there for us, and we lost our brothers recently. Give me a sec. Come on, Carly. Come on, Carly. And we love our brothers very, very much. And so we bought our nans a little something just to say we love you and thank you for everything you do for us because we love you very much. Thanks, guys.
She's going to make me cry.
And I know that it's been already done 2 times before, but I just want to say, go on, babes. So Scrubs, we love you. Thank you. I saw you pop in.
Love you, Scrubs.
2. Treasure, take this life. Everything's on the altar now. No holding back, no holding out. In view of your matchless sacrifice, take every treasure, take this life. All that you are, my Lord, all that I have for all that you are. You're the pearl beyond price, greater than life. All that I am, all that you are.
There's no tomorrow, 'cause nothing ever felt like this. There's nothing I won't steal or borrow. I'll travel on a boat or aeroplane. I'll explore a world of sorrow, 'cause when I find you I know I'ma be okay. See, the times are changing, and I'm sure of nothing that I know, except this is us, and this is love, and this is where I'm home. In a world that's breaking, where nothing is for keeps. Oh, this is us, this is love, and this is where I sleep. This is us, this is love, and this is where I sleep. I'm from a generation undecided. I'm restless and I can't help changing things, but in all the noise and the excitement, your love is all that will remain. I've said all of my goodbyes to ego. I gambled all I got, there's no plan B. It's the first time that I've learned to let go. It's the only place I feel like me. Hey, yeah. See, the times are changing. I'm sure of nothing that I know, except this is us, and this is love, and this is where I'm home. In a world that's breaking, when nothing is for keeps. So this is us, this is love, and this is where I sleep. This is us, this is love, and this is where I sleep.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical kryptonite. Help us to the base and fade in future, I realize